Rightio, so we are about to attempt Teewah.
Round two.
Round two.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cup my tea. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all, I had a feeling but the feeling is all gone.
Rightio, so we are about to attempt Teewah.
Round two.
Round two.
I'm not taking any prisoners this time.
If you haven't seen our other episode, we got seriously bogged. We had no four-wheel drive,
Which was the cause?
mechanical issues. So we're going to attempt round two. See if we can get on the beach with the car and the caravan. We think we've had all the issues fixed so far, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed, that's all you can do.
We're only a tiny bit nervous, like a lot nervous.
Yeah, I want to do a nervous week. I think
Wish us luck. So we've just come down to the beach because we are a little bit nervous, just to have a look, just to see what the entrance is like.
It's traumatised from last time.
Definitely.
Mechanical errors.
Far out. It does take it out of you. I don't know, it looks all right. So we're going to give it a go.
Yep. It looks better than last time.
Yeah.
It's far less chopped up.
Yep.
It's not the weekend. So every man and his dog was down here last time and they were just carving it up. And it was really chopped up badly. And that means it's going to be really soft because it's all loose. This time it doesn't look too bad. It does look a bit soft, but I'm thinking now with front wheel drive working.
Yep.
I think we'll be sweet.
Just a little bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, here we go, round two. Time to put up or shut up.
We have movement. What a friggin' relief that is. Far out. How relieved are you?
That was almost a little bit too easy. Things you can do with four-wheel drive.
Oh, it looked so easy. It was effortless. Effortless.
It actually didn't try at all. I barely even drove it. It just drove itself on. We did it!
I can't believe it. We friggin' made it.
Oh, how do you like them apples?
And Chris doing his hair. Okay, made it.
Okay.
We've made it to camp. Yeah, so relieved. And it is now time for a gin.
Yep. Up double.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go.
So we got up early this morning, watched the sunrise, had a coffee. It was absolutely spectacular. So amazing to just being able to experience the quiet, the serenity of being camping by ourselves on the beach. It was just beautiful. And we've now just thought we'd have a little walk around down the beach before we have some breakfast. So we've just driven from our campsite at Teewah all the way up to the end of the beach, crossed over through the inland, and we're now on Double Island Point. I think that's what it's called. And we're gonna have a go at some beach fishing. I haven't fished before, so I don't know. Grant's gonna show me. We're probably not gonna catch anything, to be honest. We don't catch, we just fish. But we're gonna have some fun. What? Can you believe that? Far out. I can't believe I actually caught a fish.
So we've made it on the Teewah, and better than that, we've made it to Double Island Point. So it was real soft. We got the van virtually halfway up the beach, got it parked up in a bloody mint spot, and we've decided to come out today to have a bit of a gander. So last time, if you watched our video, bogged at Teewah, we got bogged at Teewah. The front hubs weren't engaging on the auto locking system because of the vacuum seals were faulty. So we had them replaced. And I know what you're thinking, why don't you just manually engage them? Yeah, well, that's a good question. I actually couldn't. So these are the center caps, right? See that lip? That lip, it goes in from the back of the wheel and then it sits there. And these, all but 3 of them, are for decoration. On the inside, you have nylock nylock nuts. 3 of them. Now, if you don't know anything about nylocks, you have to hold it from the back to then turn the bolt, if you know anything about nylocks. You can't, obviously, because that's on the wheel. So the only way to get this off is to take the wheel off, pull this out from the back, and I've then got the manual hubs exposed. I have decided I'm not going to, even though the vacuum seals have been replaced, that I'm not going to actually trust them. And when I need it, I'm going to lock them myself and make sure that they're locked so that I've got drive to the front wheels. That was the problem last time. Just to clarify that it was a mechanical error. Once I was made aware and I sort of knew what was going on. I mean, that information's great, but there's not much I could do about it at the time. So these are probably going to stay off for the time being. They look good, but I've gotten used to the look without them, and it's just far more, just erring on the side of caution, really. So there you go. So it's just sort of starting to chill down a bit now. It's in the afternoon, it's about 4:30. And I got the Weber out. So another pork roast. Because you can, I guess. And they're pretty good. Anyway, so yeah, this is our our spot. How good's that? This is sort of the first time since we've been away. We left the dogs and the father-in-law with the dogs 4 and a bit weeks ago. And it's only sort of been as of this morning where we were sitting there watching the sunrise and just lapping it up, just loving it. That was the first time in 4.5 weeks where we actually felt like we were awake, because it's just been problem after problem. Finally got into a much happier space. We're just, I don't know, just loving it here. Just really grateful. Grateful also that the problems that have arisen probably aren't going to happen again. Well, touch wood. And we'll be in a much safer, better position moving forward. Very happy. And how can you not be? The wind's died down and it's just super pleasant. The only thing is I would love a fire, but national park and they don't like fires here, which is fair enough. So we won't have one. But we'll get one going eventually, because I've got some firewood in the back of the truck I need to get rid of. Anyway, this is us. Cheers.
We're just commenting to each other that the beach, it's Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Jesus, I don't know. We got up at quarter to six. It's now, I don't know, about 7:30. And the amount of cars we've seen drive past already.
30 cars already.
It's insane. Whereas when we got here Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, we've seen no traffic until like 10 o'clock in the morning. And Saturday, it's just been car, and here comes another one in a minute. And like,
but last night it didn't stop until about 11 o'clock, 11:30.
Yeah, so from like 6 p.m. last night through to 11:30, they were just like driving in the dark. So if you're coming, hot tip, weekday. Grant's just gone down for the fish. I'm just gonna go see how he's going.
The squid's not working, so I noticed a few pippies actually swimming past me.
Okay. Oh, really?
I want to crack them open, chuck them on the hook. The squid ain't working.
Yeah. So we've packed up. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, but it was high tide at about 8 this morning. So it's still too high for us to take the caravan out. So we thought we'd just jump in the car and we're driving up the beach. We're going to go do that freshwater track and see where that heads out to. And yeah, we'll just see how we go. So we've pulled into the freshwater track. There's like a little picnic area. It's actually really nice. There's picnic tables and barbecues and flushing toilets. There's also like an outdoor shower and foot washing station and a dump point. It's really pretty through this freshwater track. It's kind of like rainforesty. It's really nice, but it's giving us a bit of like an insight into what Fraser possibly would look like and the tracks and the size of the truck going through those tracks. which is good.
Yeah, it's worth the drive. Yeah, the truck's just motoring through it all. It's just watching for smaller vehicles that are a little bit quicker on these tracks than I am. It was really beautiful in there. There was so many like big strangling vines and figs and stuff. Huge trees. It was almost like so tropical. It was beautiful.
If you're into that kind of stuff, we like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So we found it beautiful through there. We're just all packed up. We're about to start heading off the beach. How are you feeling?
I just had a nervous pee. It's all good. It's a lot more firm, and you know, the scene's pretty good at the moment. It's only sort of right where the exit is that I'm sort of a bit concerned about. So, but if I hit it with enough momentum, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, the big girl's been doing pretty well so far. So. So how bloody good is Teewah? It is so nice. It's bloody beautiful is what it is. It, I understand now, and I am quite envious of people that live in Brisbane when they have this, you know, so close to you. Come up here for a weekend, you feel like you're a million miles away, don't you?
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. We didn't get to appreciate it at all last time, and the weather was really terrible, so I guess in a good way it was lucky we got bogged.
I think it all worked out and came out in the wash, that's for sure.
It all worked out really well. We've had fantastic weather. We've come midweek. There's been no one around until today.
So how much was the permit and per night?
I think I paid, if I'm wrong, I'll put the text in below, but I think it was about $35 for the permit to drive on the beach for a week. And it was $7 per person per night.
Okay, and where did you buy the tickets?
Just on the National Parks website. I'll put a link in the description as well, just so you can go on there and book. We were in campsite number 3.
Zone 3.
Zone 3.
Yeah.
All the zones are they're a couple of kilometres long, the zones, and there's a heap of camp spots all the way around them. We didn't mind Zone 3 because it was closer to getting up to Double Island and things like that, if that's where you want to go. If you're a bit nervous about driving too long on the beach with your caravan, probably go for number 7 because that's the closest one. But you do have to drive along the beach for at least 20 kilometres to get to Zone 7.
Is it that long?
Yeah. And then I think our campsite was about 27 kilometres long. But from what we could see, pretty much all zones, apart from Zone 1, caravans can go to, and you will find a spot through there. There's some bits that you look and you go, oh, that's probably not for a caravan, it's probably more for a tent or a swag or a rooftop tent or something like that, but you will definitely find a spot along there for a caravan in each zone. So there's still about an hour or so before low tide actually happens, but there's quite a lot of beach exposed, so we should be right to have no issues getting off. I touch wood. Top spot. Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend. We'll definitely come back.
Oh, we're definitely coming back. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
But it's a popular place, and it's a popular place for a reason. I think from what I've seen, most people do tend to take care of it. There isn't too much rubbish lying around, which is really great to see.
I mean, we did pick up. We picked up probably a bag.
Picked up half a bag.
Yeah, worth of rubbish.
Which isn't too bad, but yeah, that's pretty standard wherever we go. It's well looked after by the rangers. They do come around. So before you get on to the ferry, try and make sure that you grab those tags, those passes, put them on your vehicles, in your caravan or tent, whatever. And because I'm guessing they're going to come around and have a look, because we did see them.
We seen 2 ranger vehicles out today. We didn't see any at our camp. So that's Teewah done.
And dusted.
Done and dusted.
Done and sandy.
We made it off, obviously, and we're just about to cross on the ferry. And
The ferry.
the ferry. And now where are we going?
Back to Brizzy.
Yeah, go back to Brizzy. We have one last thing to add onto the truck.
One last thing to do. So we've seen other people having a bit of bad luck with water going into their engines. Sorry, Jade and Derek.
Lapping the island.
Up in the island. Amazing people have had horrible luck.
Yeah.
And I mean, they've become a bit of a cautionary tale for us, and you know, it's a horrible thing for them to go through, and we're so sorry that they had to go through that. But that sort of urged us to take the plunge and get a snorkel put on our F350.
Yeah.
So we're going to head back to Brisbane in a couple of days' time. We're putting the truck in to get the snorkel done. Once that's done,
Fraser.
Kagari.
Without the van.
Without the van this
Without the
time.
caravan.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna we'll leave the caravan with my cousin. Shoot up, do Fraser, come back, pick it all up, and then head north even further. We haven't been to Fraser before. If you have any tips, please leave them in the comments. We're only taking the truck and a tent and mattresses and things like that to camp with. We're not taking the boat and we're not taking the caravan. So hot tips, if you got any for the best campsites, because I haven't booked anything, days we should avoid, anything like that, places we must see, please drop them in the comments and then we can go check them out when we head there.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I've been wanting to go to Fraser since I was a kid, so finally going.
But that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed.
Yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.
Cheers, guys.